What's up, guys, and welcome to our live Q&A. My apologies on the slight delay. I am at a hotel here in Los Angeles with terrible service and a lot of people. And as many of you know, that can often just chew up signal if you've ever been in a large space. So anyways, we're doing our live Q&A from here. I am here basically to answer your questions. What are the things that you want to know about as it pertains to our academy, which is open right now? Go figure. We open it on Monday. Those of you that are on YouTube and you haven't found us on our website, the Coaches Academy is a course that we teach, or that I teach, that teaches you how to use your indoor rower as a better training tool for your athletes, clients, students, whatever you may call them. But it basically certifies you as an indoor rowing instructor and as a dark horse instructor, dark horse coach, if you will. Sorry, covered the camera. Not great tactic. So anyways, yeah, I am basically here to answer your questions. So if you will, just start firing away any questions that you might have. And if they're not academy related, that's fine. I'll still answer your questions. I like you guys, so I'm here for you. Please don't mind my little cowlick. This guy, I can't seem to get it to go away today. It's really just wanted to like live out here. Apparently, this is what happens when you wear a motorcycle helmet. Just got a motorcycle like a month ago. Been riding it a lot, and it does this. I don't know how to fix that. I think I just need to just like buzz that side of the head because it doesn't happen over here. Don't understand it. So we've gotten some questions on Instagram. Throughout the day, people were asking questions over there. Number one question that we're getting is, what is the price? It's on the website, darkhorserowing.com/Fall Academy 2018 or Academy Fall 2018. Oh man, which one is it? darkhorserowing.com/Fall Academy 2018. I think that's it. Switch Academy and Fall. If one doesn't work, do the other. 2018. Pricing is on there, but it is there are 3 different levels. Our basic, which is the information, all the information, and it's the same across all 3 courses. So the basic is the basic information. You learn everything, all the information that's there. We don't hold anything back. It's not like you like level up on information. So you get the information. That's the basic. The pro allows you to test to become a certified dark horse and concept 2 indoor rowing instructor. And then the elite, I personally walk you through it. So we have weekly calls in a small group session, and it's a fantastic time. Some of my favorite experiences with the academy are with my elite group because super passionate coaches, and we get to have like amazing impact on what they're doing with their careers. I'm gonna give you guys a little better view. So the basic is $299, the pro $499, and the elite $999. We can give CECs. So if you guys are in the athletic training world, you have certifications, anything like that, we can basically show that to, we can give that to you. I'm not seeing any comments yet. I'm gonna see if, whoop. Sorry, it's the first time going live on my phone. I've done it on my computer screen. This is actually nice, like, quality, but I haven't seen any questions come through, so feel free to ask away, guys. Otherwise, we're all just hanging here. I would actually love if you gave it a thumbs up if you enjoy what we do. I super love you guys, and I'm just here to help you guys out. Actually, right now, this is kind of convenient. I'm at a YouTube conference here in LA and had the wonderful opportunity to come up. I wasn't planning on coming up here. It wasn't in the cards for schedule. And then last minute, don't know how many of you guys follow Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, on any kind of media, anywhere. He's pretty much on everything. I got a free ticket from Gary V to come up to this. And it was just too good of an opportunity to say no to. So just packed an overnight bag, threw it on the back of my motorcycle, and just cruised my way up here to LA. I'm staying in this is my buddy's hotel room. I'm not even staying in a hotel room. I'm actually staying in a hostel because it was just so last minute. But it's actually pretty cool. It's a super cool hostel. I've done hosteling when I was younger. Roughed. roughed it with hostels. This is actually a very nice hostel in Venice Beach. Quite enjoy my experience there. Um, so I'm at this YouTube conference basically to improve the video that we're bringing to you guys, improve the content, the quality, the way we present it, all of these things that are you oriented. I'm looking at you, um, improving it for you guys. So that's what I'm up here for, and that's why I'm in this hotel room overlooking. I am literally watching planes land at LAX right now. But that's getting off topic. Allow me to talk more about the academy, the thing that I'm super excited about, and the way that we get you guys information in a structured outline, if you will. I just saw. Okay, come on, all messages. Spam. All messages are visible. Can you start and finish the training anytime, or is it a scheduled start date? It starts as soon as you click buy, you get all the information. It's there for you, and you start whenever you want. So um, and you get everything right away. So we don't drip it. It's only available twice a year though, so we only open it in the fall and the spring, and that's really I do that because I want to bring cohorts through one at a time. I like it when we have a nice tight knit group of coaches going through. I'm not a fan of just letting anybody like jump in anytime throughout the year because we're not necessarily prepped for you. This way, we can create a more personalized experience, and we can bring a whole bunch of new coaches. Thanks, Maxim Cool. Appreciate that. Wherever you are, I appreciate you, and I appreciate what you do. Um, by the way, being in this conference, man, it just made me realize like I so want to deliver more value to you guys. Will the academy benefit an average older rower who has no interest in certification and never teaches or coaches? Absolutely. And we have quite a few. I'm gonna just lump that person in, presuming it's you, as an athlete. I call that group athletes. We have a lot of people who are athletes who take the basic course, and that is the information because while there are parts obviously where we're improving coaches, we have a whole module that's on how to improve your coaching. That only improves the way that you move on the machine better. And after you come out of this, you have an incredibly in-depth understanding of the machine. You understand this machine inside out, up and down, how to use it for all sorts of purposes, how to program workouts, how to do all these things that are very useful for you. And so what we find is that although it's built for coaches, a lot of athletes go through in the basic format, which is why we provided it. If you don't have any interest in coaching, then there's no need on the certification side, right? This gives you the ability to just gather the knowledge. And so you learn how to maintain the machine, you learn how to spot errors, you refine your own mechanics and movement, your own skill work, you practice how to verbalize that to others, and that improves your own movement by having to explain it to others. So things like that all get improved as well. So yes, for an average rower, we have quite a few come through in the basic, obviously not the pro. Although some of them, after going through it, find that they really enjoy it quite a bit and end up later like upgrading to the pro because they want to get the certification, but just totally personal. Oh, good. I'm glad it was a great answer. I hope that helped. You know, I put all these videos out on YouTube because I desperately want you guys to understand this machine every which way from Sunday. And so I've made a video on everything that I can think about. We're like 150 videos deep. There's nothing that I put in the academy that you couldn't find on our channel. And that's just like blatant honesty. I don't hide anything. I would never hide information because the information isn't for me to hide. It's not like I own this content and it's like you have to pay to get it. Hold on, I'm gonna read this question. I'm 61 and overweight and out of shape. I want to change. I watched my dad spend. Okay, here we go. I'm 61 and overweight and out of shape. I want to change. I watched my dad spend years in a skilled nursing facility, and you don't want to be in the same situation. I want to change. How do you start? That's a fantastic question. Oh man, I actually really love that question. Thank you for asking that. This goes a lot deeper than rowing. Hopefully rowing can be a part of that experience for you. But John, that the fact that you are saying that out loud is the beginning. You ask how to start, this is how you start. You vocalize, you say that this is something that you recognize that you want to change, and you ask for help. In all honesty, this is exactly how you start. Now, I hope that what we've put out through the years can be of help to you. Number one, know that it is absolutely possible, that there is no start or stop age at which you choose to make a change in your life. You can be 90, you can be 10. There's no age requirement here. All that matters is that you care about yourself and you know that you can make a change. Things to consider as you're getting started. Number one, 90% of the battle is nutrition. Nutrition will have the greatest impact on weight loss, just hands down. There's no amount of fitness that can out-train poor nutrition. And I know it's really easy to like just say nutrition, and nutrition seems really vague, especially when you're like, I'm just getting started, I don't know where to start. Let me tell you this on nutrition, you cannot go wrong with meats and vegetables. Let me just call upon a little quoted phrase that I like to use. Some of you may recognize it, some of you may not. Feel free to go back and watch this over again to write it down somewhere. But eat meats and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch, and no sugar. And eat it in quantities that support healthy living. I'm paraphrasing a little bit on that last part. But you cannot go wrong with meats and vegetables. Start there. And if you can stick to that, I know it sounds easy to say that. If you can stick to that, you can have an immense change on your life. Find partners. I cannot encourage you enough to find partners in your journey, whether it's us, find resources, but find partners that are near you. Find somebody that you can talk to that will support you every step of the way. That when you're having a hard day, that they can be the ones that will listen to you. When you're having a great day, they're the ones that you can turn to and celebrate your little successes along the way. Also, celebrate your little successes. Every single small positive step that you take should be a massive success to you. Too few people celebrate the good things that do, and too many people come down on themselves for every little thing that goes wrong. We as humans are very quick to give positivity to others and very slow to take compliments and positivity in our direction. It needs to be the opposite. You need to fill your own cup first, and you need to give yourself some positive self-talk. So, man, John, I wish you and I could like talk so much more, because I'm very passionate about that stuff. I'm sorry my thumb is in the way. It's the only place I can scroll through the comments. I wish you all the best luck. Don't hesitate to reach out, comment on our videos, ask questions. I will make videos just for you, man. I want to see everybody succeed, and when I say that I love you guys, I know a lot of people take that and they're like, I get it. I really, truly love all of you. I don't think any of you understand how important it is that you guys are all here to listen to whatever rambling things I may say, and that you guys support this channel and support Dark Horse Rowing. And I mean it. I really, really care about all of your health and happiness and your futures and what you want to be doing with your lives. And I know this is called Dark Horse Rowing, but it's a whole lot more than that. Christopher, DHR is hands down the most informative rowing channel out there. Just got back on the Sea2 erg after 5 or 6 years away from it. I'm back in love with the erg. Your videos are solid. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying your new journey back on the machine. It's never too late to come back. Sometimes it's nice to dust them off and remember that they're still there for you. BP, have been rowing for a few years, but like other exercises, you plateau and can't improve. Frustrated. Any ideas? Whew. Man, that's a lot to unpack. And I need a lot more info, BP. I've been rowing for a few years, but like other exercises, you plateau and can't improve. There are a lot of things that can go into a plateau. Number one, are you taking the time to drill down onto the mechanics? Have you invested in some major program that's going to challenge you and get you outside of your comfort zone? Are you following a program that is focusing on your weaknesses? Are you including strength? Are you, I mean, so many questions to unpack. Plateauing can happen for a lot of reasons. So yeah. John, thumbs up on advice to John. And I mean, John, honestly, there's so many more things that I want to say. I could spend an entire live just trying to offer advice. Honestly, find a support system and start with nutrition, and any fitness that you can get, John, it's perfect. Don't worry about what it is. Biking, walking, crawling, rolling around on the floor. I'm gonna tell a story. I love this story. There was a guy that I knew, met him at the dog park. And by the way, guys, thank you all for jumping in and telling John good luck. I really love seeing the support from everybody else. That's amazing. So I met this guy at the dog park that I used to go to, and he was probably 70, something like that, a little bit overweight. And he was kind of a recluse, like didn't come out of his house much. He had lived in the same house since he was 18, right next to the dog park. And he came into the dog park one day with this dog that didn't have a collar or anything. And he was walking around saying, "Hey, is this anybody's dog? I just found him. And I don't know. He doesn't have a collar. He doesn't have any tags. I'm just trying to find his owner." So anyways, he does this for a few days, never finds the owner, decides to adopt this dog. And he's like like kind of a thick pit bull. And funny story, side story on this. One day he's in the park and somebody says, "So you decided to adopt him?" He goes, "Yeah, I guess I did. I guess I'm going to have a dog now." Mind you, 70, lives by himself. And we go, "Well, what's his name?" And he goes, "Oh, I haven't even thought about a name." And he looks around, he sees the stash of poop bags like on the fence and goes, "Bags." His name is Bags. And that became his name. The dog's name became Bags. Anyways, Bags and this guy became like best friends. You could not separate them. Now, again, mind you, he was fairly overweight and very unhealthy. He was on a lot of meds. He never got outside, didn't exercise, didn't anything. He fell in love with this dog and would bring the dog over to the park every night. And it was his beginning into starting to move again. And pretty soon he started to like to play with Bags. And so I would come to the park at 5 o'clock. He's retired, so he doesn't do anything during the day. I'd come to the park, and lo and behold, Joe was his name. So Joe and Bags would be in the park roughhousing. The two of them, this pit bull and this like 70 to 75-year-old guy, would be like wrestling in the grass. Nobody else there. Nobody. And I'd come walking in with my dog, and he would like, oh, get up and like brush himself off. Like like I just like busted him. And he was like, "Oh, it's really childish." I was like, "Joe, what you are doing is what I wish I could teach every single human being on this earth to do, which is to play. Because you are laughing, you're having fun, you're increasing your bone density every time you impact the ground, your body's loosening up because it's learning how to roll and to fall. You're getting strong because you're having to fight a pit bull every day." And Joe started losing weight, like not trying. He didn't change a whole lot. He just started losing weight. And he would go to his doctors, and his doctors, he lost so much in between two doctors visits that his doctors thought that he might have like cancer or something, because he they couldn't figure it out. And he wasn't telling them. He didn't tell them that he had started exercising because he didn't think he was exercising. He was just playing with his dog. And so they started putting him through like a battery of tests, and he still wouldn't tell them because at this point he thought it was funny that the doctors couldn't figure out why he was losing weight. Lo and behold, it was all because of his playing with bags. That whole story, just to simply reinforce, guys, play is the greatest thing that you can do to improve your health and fitness. Like, rowing's great. If that is fun for you, I want you to do it. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. Okay, there were a couple more questions. I'm at the low end of the tank. By the way, this is turning into just like a live video. Go check out the Academy. If you follow us and you love what we do and you want a deep dive into this machine, and you've watched all our videos and you're like, I need more, darkhorserowing.com/Fall Academy 2018 or Academy Fall 2018. Our course is open. It opened Monday and it closes Monday. It's open for 7 days. Only this spring, or only this fall, and again in the spring. We do it in the fall and the spring, and that's it. If you guys find value in this and you want to know this machine inside and out, go join the Academy. I cannot emphasize it enough. Now back to answering questions that are not Academy related, even though that was why I originally came here. Okay, Vibeke? Vivek. Sorry. I'm at the low end of the heavyweight class. I'm wondering if I could improve my rankings by either gaining weight and muscle or trimming down to compete with the lightweights. Yeah, I've been there. I have been there. I've been a light heavyweight and a heavy lightweight, and it's a tough play. It's purgatory. You gotta make it. You either gotta really bulk up, eat a ton, lift a ton, and get super strong while not losing your aerobic capacity, or you gotta slim down and hope that you're not gonna lose strength by losing that weight. I wish you the best of luck. It's a personal choice. Not an easy one to make. BP, rowing's been a part of your CF training, but I practice hard on it. But have you done a specific cycle? I know you practice hard on it, but are you running cycles, or what's your training program look like? Time Cool Pro. Hey, in your own opinion, what's the best way to run more fast than unusual speed? What? Can you re-clarify that? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. Oh, you know what? Yes. Oh, God, I should have. Can I write something in here? No, darkhorserowing.com/Fall Academy 2018. Academy Fall. Claire, if you're here, can you please drop the link? Can you type the link? Oh, Claire, the person who makes sure that I keep my head on straight. Oh, okay. Academy Fall 18, guys. darkhorserowing.com/Academy Fall 2018. Claire is the person. There we go. Academy Fall 2018. Claire's the person that makes sure that I am where I am supposed to be when I'm supposed to be there, and that I follow through on the things that I'm supposed to follow through on. She was desperately texting me right before I started this live. Where are you? It's not showing up as live. So everybody say hi to Claire. Say hi, Claire. Thank you for making these things happen. William Hodge, what do you think of the Bike Erg? I think it's a fantastic tool. I really like it. I've been playing around a lot with it. I wish I had one in my house. That's what I think. John, thanks. I'll watch some DHR videos, etc. Please do. Please don't hesitate to use our workout videos. That's why I did those, our follow-along videos. If you guys haven't gotten onto those, get on them. Like, people are loving them. 30-minute free workouts. You row with me. What's not to love? Is there a link to the Academy? Yes, Claire's figuring it out. Thank you, Claire, again. Hey. Relady to. Just bought a C2. I'm obese, working towards losing body fat. Would the Academy suit a beginner, someone out of shape? Absolutely. The Academy is built to be for somebody who knows nothing. That was how I built it, because my background is in coaching people who have no background in this machine. They don't know it. They've never been on it. It's completely built for a true beginner, somebody who does not have the info, maybe has never done it. We take you through the basics and build you up. There are going to be some parts that are challenging where we ask you to coach and get you outside your comfort zone, but those things help immensely. Immensely. I so wish that everybody could have to coach at points, because when you have to vocalize the things that are in your brain, it's amazing what you work out because you have to when somebody else is there. It's very easy to avoid having to like clarify things that are confusing. It's like if you're sitting in a class, let's put it this way. You're sitting in a class and there's a teacher up front and they say something and you're like, well, I have no idea what that means. If that teacher then said, all right, you may not have understood what that means, but I need you to ask questions to help clarify it. You start to ask some questions. You're like, all right, well, let me drill down on that thing to figure it out a little bit better. You ask enough questions and the teacher says, all right, your turn. Now you have to make it simple for the rest of the class, and invites you up onto stage and gives you the opportunity to talk. First off, you crap your pants, and then you have to sit there and clean it up. And then after that, you proceed to figure out how you're going to vocalize this thing. When you do that, your brain has to start processing in a completely different way that forces you to understand the concept that you are talking about. That is what coaching does to help you. I wish we could put more people in a position where they were like faced with coaching or teaching something, because the learning that happens from that is just like, it's amazing. So yes, to answer your question, I would encourage you to go to the basic. It's a fantastic course. Yeah, it's meant for beginners. So, and the obesity side of things doesn't have anything to do with it. I expect you to practice the movement, but there are no like fitness tests or fitness qualifications necessary. Maxim Cool, it's a great name, by the way. I'm currently at a 645 2K and you're trying to get to a 620. You only have 1 month to your erg race. Oh, what trainings should I do in your opinion? I want to make a training schedule, but I have no idea how to. Okay. I don't know how long you've been doing this. If you're brand new, dropping 25 seconds, possible. 25 seconds is a lot to drop if you've been doing this for a while. Your training plan is going to need to be very focused with a decent amount of time on the machine, and I can't encourage you enough to spend time working on the strength that supports rowing. We have a strength, just conveniently, we have a strength and rowing program that helps you to get there, and I would encourage you to look at something like that, because that's 25 seconds is a lot. I wish you luck. I really do. Yeah. John, with regards to the Dark Horse Academy, if there's no plan to get on an actual dragon boat, is there any advantage to forcing myself to row at low stroke rates? It seems, well, slow. As far as teaching goes, the only way to truly learn something is to teach it. So you're on point there. Very true. With regards to if there's no plan to get on an actual dragon boat, is there any advantage to forcing yourself to row at low stroke rates? So if there's no plan to get on a boat, is there an advantage to forcing yourself to row at low stroke rates? It seems slow. Low stroke rates are only slow when you're struggling with connection. I would say that, yes, there is an advantage to working at low stroke rates, from learning control of the movement to increasing your strength. There are a lot of reasons to working on base aerobic. Plenty of opportunities for you to get better when you use low stroke rates. So yes, I would encourage you to use low stroke rates. I'd also encourage you to use high stroke rates. It just depends on the time and what your goal is to accomplish. Even if you're not ever going to get in a boat, that's fine. Doesn't mean you wouldn't use low stroke rates. Everything serves a purpose and has a value. Tim Coolpro, I'm just asking, do you think it's necessary to have a six-pack? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's not like the path to happiness. It's not the key to life. I mean, no, it's not necessary. Only if you're sharing beer with 5 others. Zing. Good one, John. Yeah, no, that's about right. That's the only time it's necessary, just so you can be a good sharer. Have 5 other beers. All right, guys. I'm not seeing a whole lot of questions about the Academy. I appreciate those that did ask, and you know what? I just love talking to you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Go check out the link. Claire thankfully dropped it here. Sorry about my thumb. darkhorserowing.com/Academy Fall 2018. Go sign up now. It closes on Monday. That's not a joke. It's not like we don't like kind of close it. It like actually closes on Monday. That's it. Hey Shane, what is the Academy pricing? Claire, thank you so much for asking. For the basic, it's $299. For the Pro, it's $499. And for the Elite, it's $999. We also have pricing plans for all 3 of them. What do you get when you sign up for the Academy? Claire, you're full of great questions tonight. What you get when you sign up, for all the courses, guys, you're going to get the entire packet of information, meaning the entire course material. We're going to teach you everything in all 3 levels. With the basic, you just get the information, not just, but it's just the packaged information with no requirements to become certified or test or anything like that. You get all of the information in there. When you get to the Pro, you're purchasing the ability to test to get a Concept 2 and a Dark Horse Rowing certification, so that you can be listed on our website, which we're about to launch the live map for all of our coaches that have graduated. So you'll be listed on the Dark Horse site, and to be on Concept 2's website as an indoor rowing instructor. The Elite also allows you to do all of those things, and I handhold you through the process. So we have weekly group calls for 8 weeks where we go in depth into coaching. So this is for people who want to open rowing clubs, who are opening a rowing studio, who just like really want to get into this and want a personal touch. That is really what the Elite group is for. And we have a lot of fun in that group. I put some challenges out there that are very uncomfortable for people, but some amazing learning happens. I hope that answers your question, Claire. Thank you for asking that, because it's a very good one. All right, with that being said, Claire, am I missing anything? Are there any other questions that I need to answer? Yeah, guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out, and we will see you in the next video. Get excited. This week's video coming up, make sure you keep your eyes peeled, is going to be about erg maintenance. I actually had to clean my machine at home, took you guys through it, beginning to end, how to clean this thing inside and out. See you guys later.